What is your P.I.D? You don't know what a P.I.D is? Stay tuned. A P.I.D stands for Personal Independence Day. Your personal Independence Day. Every country has a day that it declared itself independent from another country. Many countries do. In the United States, July 4th is considered our Independence Day. And it's funny. There was a time when Britain was our enemy. Now, Britain is our friend. Those who you declare independence from will eventually respect you. They will eventually respect you and be your friend. It doesn't seem like that in the beginning. If I leave my employer, they won't like me anymore. You know what? They might not like it that they're losing a cash machine, which you are, and if you're not, you're going to be. They may not like it that they have to go through a hiring process, which they're going to have to do to replace you, but in the long run, they will respect you. You don't need people to like you. You need people to respect you. I don't need everyone to like me. I have trolls and haters. That's okay. Dissenters. I'm just looking for respect. One of the best things a person can say to me in their comments, along with a narrative, a description of how I've helped them, one of the best things that I can read is respect. I like that. So your personal Independence Day is a day that you no longer have to clock in for someone else. A day where you do what you want to do. That doesn't mean you're not going to work hard. That means you're going to be working for you. Do you announce your personal Independence Day? In some cases you can. But for most people, your personal Independence Day is off in the future, not in the near future. Last summer, I announced my personal Independence Day as 2 years from June 1st. So in other words, I gave my 2-year notice. And in the long run, employers will respect those that had the guts to move on and work for themselves. That doesn't mean you're going to be a millionaire. That's only the beginning of the P.I.D. What's going to happen is that during your notice that you give to yourself, write it down on a calendar, put it somewhere. During that time, you're gaining the discipline and the skills to be independent, to be self-reliant, to be more disciplined. For instance, I said earlier, if you chronically are late, that means you don't want to go where you're going. Because guess what? You're always early and on time for things that you love to do. Now, if you declare a personal Independence Day and you are late on yourself, you are constantly falling behind, that means you really didn't want to do it, and you are probably better off staying employed and being guided. You might not be ready for it. You might have been trained to be a worker bee, and there's nothing wrong with being a worker bee. There are leaders and there are followers, and you can't be a leader unless there are followers. Keep that in mind. So I would ask you, declare your personal Independence Day in the future, stick to it, create a plan for yourself, create a time management system for yourself. What I've been hearing a lot about now is time blocking, and time blocking a week ahead of time. So in other words, on Friday afternoon or Friday night, Let Saturday night be your fun night or your date night, but do it on Friday night, because everyone's tired on Fridays after the week. In the hair industry, Saturday is my Friday night because I work every Saturday, so the end of my week usually ends on Saturday night. But for yourself on Friday nights, look at the following week. And not only look at the days, but look at the hours during that day. And block your activities in that. Learn time management. If you just declare a personal Independence Day without a time management system, if you are not wired for time management, if you are not wired for blocking your tasks, your personal Independence Day will quickly revert back to a Dependence Day, where you are depending on someone else. And you go back to being an employee somewhere. There's nothing wrong with that, though. I'm not placing value judgment on that. Those who watch these videos have a tendency to lean towards independence or gaining independence. And those who watch these videos have a tendency to want to be freer and do their own thing. People don't hang with me very long who are just good old-fashioned employees, punch the clock in, punch the clock when they go home. Those people, very few end up hanging with me. But those who are a little bit motivated to want to do their own thing, they've been hanging on. Over 17,000 people can't be wasting their time. There might be 1,000 out of the 17,000 that have subscribed that are stalking, spying, felt like clicking, forgot to unclick. So I'll say, let's just say 15,000 people are serious when it comes to some of the things that I say. And it's okay. I watch Vaynerchuk on a regular basis, Grant Cardone on a regular basis, Stuart Wilde, Positive Life Mastery. Who else do I watch on a regular basis? Video creators. I don't like all the content all the time. I like some of the content some of the time, and that's perfectly okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So I don't expect everybody to give me a thumbs up. I don't expect everyone to leave positive comments. I don't expect everyone to enthusiastically come after every single video that I do. That's perfectly okay. You have to know that when you get in this game, that not everybody is going to be an enthusiastic follower. There's followers, and then there's enthusiastic followers, and then there's evangelists who can't stop talking about some of the things that they hear on this channel. That's okay. What is your personal Independence Day? This is what you do. Set a date in the future. I say make it 2 years from now. If you haven't done it yet, okay, today's what? February 6th, 2017. Make your P.I.D, your personal Independence Day, February 6th of 2019. 2 years from now. Set the date, write it down, and start working towards that. What do you need to do? What habits do you need to create? What action do you need to take to achieve your P.I.D? Do it. Do it. Because guess what's going to happen? February 6th of 2019, if you don't do it, you're going to be punching a clock in the morning, punching out on the clock at night, and be moaning and groaning about the boss, and moaning and groaning about what you do. Now, if you're in sales, you know you are in one of the greatest professions in all of the world, and you possess incredible skills. So if you're in sales, you already do work for yourself. But 2019 will be here, and you will still be dependent. I don't want to say you will still have the chains on you, still have the shackles. That's very extreme, dramatic language, because some people like what they do, and they like going to work, and that's perfectly okay. Like I said, there's no value judgment there. What is your personal Independence Day? Put it in the comments down below. Set a date. Tell me the date. I suggest 2 years, because that's realistic. You can't say 2 months or by the end of this year. I say give it 2 years. That's realistic. During that 2-year period, you're going to see how fast time goes. You're going to see that 9 months, boom, will go by just like that. And that you didn't do anything, or you only took a couple steps. And then you'll go stale a little bit, and then something will come along and recharge your batteries. You might watch some of these videos all over again, I don't know. You'll see people less smarter than you. Like Ty Lopez says, it's not about working hard. He knows people that worked 80 hours a week and struggled their entire careers. So working more isn't the answer. Working harder isn't the answer. It's about working smarter and leveraging what you know. If you don't know, then learn something new. Learn to know something new. Tonight I'm going to a class on meetup.com called Social Media and Digital Marketing. I want to beef up all of those skills. I'm learning something every single week. Right now, I'm going to the gym and I'm doing a new form of stretching, power stretching, and warming up that I've never done before. Some would say it's yoga inspired because it looks almost like yoga. I'm not a big yoga guy because I don't like all the Eastern philosophy stuff that accompanies it. I like the pure practice of it. So that's what I'm going to do today. And I'm learning something new. And I can't wait to put it to practice. What is your P.I.D? Put it down here. Tell me. If you want me to keep you accountable, I will. Maybe we'll start an online group on Facebook called the P.I.D Accountability Group. Like a private Facebook. Maybe that's a possibility, right? A P.I.D Accountability Group. So that would be a P.I.D AG. A PDAG. Who knows? You might be part of a PDAG before the end of this week. I hope that helps. Comment down below. Thank you. And don't forget, if you like this video, bang that thumbs up button. Forward the video to someone who you think would appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel and comment down below. That would be awesome. Have a great day. Thanks.